Hello everyone, how are you all doing? In this video, we are going to take our revision, our third video of revision. Now, let's start with the words that we use in the classroom or we use in the school. Now, what do we say when we see each other in the morning? We say good morning, right? We greet each other and say good morning to each other. Now, what do we say when we finish writing in the classroom? When you are writing on your books or notebooks and you finished, what do you say? You raise your hand and you say, "I have finished." You raise your hand and you say, "I have finished." Now, let's start with our revision. The first letter that we're going to review is O. O capital, O small, O capital, O small. Now, O sound is O, 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 O. Now, O orange, O octopus. Repeat after me. Come on, repeat after me. O orange, O octopus, O olives, O olives, O onion, O onion, O ox, O ox. Now, how do we write the letter O? We start from the first line, how to write O capital and O small. O capital, it comes in the first, between the first line and the third line. We draw a circle. It is a literal circle. It's literally a circle. Now, we start from the first line, we go down till the third line, and then we go back up. It's a circle. Now, O small is the same, but it's smaller. It comes between the second line and the third line. Look, circle, a small circle. Now, let's find the letter O. O capital and O small. Trousers. Of course, it has the letter O in the middle. O small. Ox. O capital at the beginning of the word. Nest. Does it have the letter O? No, it does not. No O in this word. Room. Of course, double O. O small, O small. At the middle of the word, room. Octopus. It has two O's. O capital at the beginning and O small in the middle of the word. Now, onion. 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 O capital at the beginning of the word and O small in the middle of the word, so it has two O's. One O, two O, one O, two O's, 1, 2. Olives. Of course it has an O. It's at the beginning of the word. O olives. O olives. Now, morning. Morning. M-O. So, morning. Here's an O. O small in the middle of the word. Now, orange. Orange. O capital at the beginning of the word. Of course, it has an O. O capital. Now, let's start with the next letter. P. P. O. P. P capital. P small. P capital. P small. What's the sound of the letter P? It's P, 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 P. Okay? P. This is the sound of the letter P. Now, P, plain. P, plain. Come on, repeat after me. P, plain. P, palm. P, palm. Palm. P, pencil. P, pencil. P, picture. P, picture. P, pear. P, pear. P, pear. P, pear. Now, P, pen. P, pen. Okay, how do we write the letter P? P capital comes between the first line and the third line. Okay, we start, we draw a line, then we go back up, we draw a circle. It's like drawing a head, right? A head. 1, 2. It comes between the first line and the third line. Now, how do we write P small? But, okay, we draw a line, then we go back up and we draw a circle. It's the same, but it comes between the second line and the third line. Look, P capital does not reach the fourth line, but P small does. It does reach the fourth line, but it does not start from the first line. Okay, now P small does not look at her mother. Look, P small does not look at its mother. P small, it looks there, and the P capital as well, it looks there. The P small looks there. They do not look at each other. Okay, remember that, so that you wouldn't write them wrong, in the wrong way. Now, let's find the letter P. P capital or P small. Pencil. Of course, it has a P capital at the beginning of it. Up. P small. P small. P, pear. Of course, it starts with P capital, the word pear. Now, ox. Does it have the letter P? No, it does not. Ox does not have the letter P. Picture. P capital, picture. It starts with a P, so of course P capital. Picture. Octopus. Yes, of course it has a P in it. It's in the middle of the word pa. Octopus. Here is a small P. Pen. P, pen, of course. P capital at the beginning of the word. Apple. P small, two P smalls at the middle of the word, in the middle of the word. Apple. P. Plain. P capital at the beginning of the word. Palm tree. Yes, of course it does. P, palm. At the beginning of the word we have P capital. Now, let's move to the next letter, Q. O-P-Q. Q capital and Q small. Q capital, Q small. What's the sound of the letter Q? It's K. Okay, this is the sound of the letter Q. K. Now, let's move to the words. Q, queen. Q, queen. Repeat after me. Q, quill. Q, quill. Q, quilt. Q, quilt. Okay, now, how do we write the letter Q? The letter Q capital, it comes between the first line and the third line. Look, we draw a circle between these two lines, okay? Then we draw a tail. It's like a tail, small tail, okay? This is Q capital. Q small, it comes between the second line and the third line, and the fourth line, I'm sorry. The second line and the fourth line. Look, Q capital, it does not reach the fourth line, but Q small does. But in return, or the other way around, Q small, it does not reach the first line. So we start from the second line, we draw a circle, then we go back up, and we go down, then we go back up. This is Q small. Q small. We draw a small tail for Q small. 1, 2, 3, 4. We start from here. 1, go up. 2, we go down. 3, then we go a slightly bit up to draw a tail, and this is the fourth step. Now, let's find the letter Q. Q, quilt. Of course, it has a Q at the beginning of the word Q capital. Q, quilt. Up. Does it have the letter Q? No, it does not. This is P. Oh, okay, wait. Let me say this here. Q small looks at Q capital. They look at each other. Look at them. This Q is looking at its mother. Look. They are looking at each other. So, this is not Q. This is P small. Okay? Please pay attention and differentiate between the two. Okay? Now, Q, quilt. Up. Does it have a Q? Oh no, it does not. Equality. Of course. This is Q. Q small at the middle, in the middle of the word. Now, queen. Queen. Of course it does. This is the first letter of the word. It's Q. Q, capital Q, queen. Now, headquarters. 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 Yes, of course it has a Q. Headquarters. This is the Q. It's in the middle of the word, so it is Q small. Okay? Q small. Now, quill. Q, quill. Of course it has a Q, a capital Q at the beginning of the word Q, capital. Now, consequently. 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 Of course, here's a Q small. Q small. Q small in the middle of the word. Now we are going to take the next letter, which is R. Now, R. Come on, all of you, repeat after me. R. R capital, R small. R capital, R small. What's the sound of the letter R? It's Okay, it's This is the sound of the letter R. Now, let's start. R, rabbit. R, rabbit. R, radio. R, radio. Repeat after me. Come on. R, rubber. R, rubber. Okay? R, ruler. R, ruler. R, ring. R, ring. Okay, now, how do we write the letter R? R capital or R small? R capital, we draw a line from the first line till the third line. 1. Then we go here. We draw it's like a circle. Okay, look. We draw a circle till the second line. Look, till the second line. Then we draw a leg. Then we draw a leg for the R capital. Okay? Now, this is R capital. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. It comes between the first line and the third line, and it does not reach the fourth line. Look, it does not reach the fourth line. Now, R small. R small. It comes between the second line and the third line. Okay, we start from the second line. We draw a line. We go down till the third, and then we go back up and we draw. It's like a head. Okay, head. This is R small. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. This is R capital and R small. Now, let's find the letter R. R capital or R small. This is R capital, R small. Ruler. Ruler. Of course, it has two R's. R capital at the beginning and R small at the end of the word. Ring. Ring. Of course, it has the letter R at the beginning of the word. R capital. Pear. 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 Yes, of course, it has the letter R at the end of the word. R small. Ox. Does it have the letter R? No, it does not. Ox. It does not have the letter R. Picture. Picture. Of course, it has the letter R in the middle. R small. Rubber. Rubber. It has two R's at the start of the word, R capital, and at the end of the word, it has the letter R small as well. Rabbit. Rabbit. R capital at the beginning of the word, R capital, R, rabbit. Radio. Radio. Yes, of course, it has the letter R. At the beginning of the word, it has the letter R, R capital. Plane. Does it have the letter R? Oh, no, it does not. There's no R, right? There's no R here. Now, tree. 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 Yes, here's R small in the middle of the word. Tree. R small in the middle of the word. Now, let's go to the next letter. It's S. 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 S capital S small. S capital, S small. They look exactly like each other, but one is bigger than the other one, right? S capital, S small. Now, S sound is S. Okay, this is the S sound. Look or listen. S. Okay. Now, S sun. Repeat after me. S sun. S so. S star. S star. S spoon. S spoon. S snake. S snake. Now, how do we write the letter S? It's like, let's imagine a snake. Look at the snake. Look at the snake. Look how it is. Look, it looks like S, right? Look at this S, and look at this S, right? It looks like a snake. S looks like a snake, right? Look, it's S capital comes between the first line and the third line. Look. Yes? Come on. It's like a snake. Look at it. 1, 2, 3. Now, it's small. It's the same. It looks the same as a S capital, but it's smaller. It's much smaller. It comes between the second line and the third line. Look. It's the same, but it's smaller. That's it. Okay, now let's find the letter S. S star. Does it have the letter S? Of course it does. It's the first letter. S capital. S spoon. Does it have the letter S? Yes, it does at the beginning of the word. S capital. Pear. Pear. Does it have the letter S? No, it does not. Do you see an S? No, I'm not seeing any S. So no, it does not have the letter S. Us. Yes, of course it does have the letter S. Here it is. S small. Suspicious. Suspicions. Does it have the letter S? Yes, it does. It has 3 S's. Look, one S at the beginning of the word, S capital. The second S in the middle of the word, S small, and at the end of the word there is a small S. S small, right? S. Suspicions. Now, mouse. Does it have the letter S? Yes, it does have the letter S. It's in the middle of the word. S small. Snake. Does it have the letter S? Oh yes. It does have the letter S. S capital at the beginning of the word. Sun. S. Sun. Does it have the letter S? Yes, of course it does have the letter S. It has the letter S. It's at the beginning of the word. S capital. Plane. Does it have the letter S? No, it does not. There's no S in this word. Right? Do you see any S? No, there's no S. So, yes, of course it has an S. S capital at the beginning of the word. Now, thank you so much for watching. Please pay attention to the video and watch it more than one time so that you can understand it and not forget anything. Thank you so much for watching.